extended, we're looking to pull back into 20 exponential moving average on a Matter. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you're welcome to this channel. Now, we're going to be dealing with stocks, right? And we're going to be talking about the market as well. We're going to be talking about long-term stocks and what I'm expecting the market to actually do this coming week. Plus, we're going to be taking a look at the economic calendar and as well as earnings coming up this week. Well, as per the market, we took a really good dive down in the market, okay? And SPY itself dropped really good right below support level of 450. I was expecting 450 to come in, and now we got to 450, rejected 450, back down. Okay, now looking at SPY on stock chart, this is what I got. Okay, so right now in SPY, we're looking at price back into 440 area. Reason is because if 440 445 just doesn't hold right here, we'll be expecting price to pull back into 50 exponential moving average, and that is where we will find support if this immediate support fails, right? However, if 440 fails, the market will react back into 420 415 or even retest the 410 or 406 area. Okay, that is the worst case scenario, but for now we're expecting this area to hold. Why? Because every time we get to that spot after a really decent bounce, we pull into 50. So I'll be looking for a position around the 50 exponential moving average on SPY. First stock, remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. Our first stock here is going to be NFLX. Okay, the reason why I'm calling for NFLX is because we have this head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and head and shoulder pattern is right here. Okay, we just couldn't break through this neckline anymore to the upside, so we just keep rejecting that spot. So 440, that is our resistance spot. If we cannot reclaim the 20 exponential moving average, guys, I'll be looking for price back into 418 or even 415 on NFLX. Also, taking a look at Roku at this point in time was selling back to expected level. We really got close to $100 per share with that boom looking candle. Why? Every time, look at how boom we push to the upside, then back down. So I'll be looking at price back into $80 as a form of support. FSLR, right now we're looking at price working the 20 and 50 exponential moving average. So at this point in time, 190 is the next area that I will be picking some in terms of shares. 190 is going to be that support, which also coincide with our trend right here. So every time we get to that trend, we bounce right off. So that area, I'll be looking for price around that spot. Remember, it's not a recommendation as well, right? ZIM as well, looking at breaking $15.50. That is our next spot. If price pull back to support around 200 moving average, I will be picking some up in anticipation of their earnings. Also, taking a look at CALM, 46 is the break. If break this level, we should be good to continue to push to the upside. However, we have decent support around this area. Talking about the economic calendar, we got a lot of busy week, right? So right now we got a lot of names also talking. We got the Fed, Akash speaks on Tuesday. We also have Richmond Fed as well after Philadelphia Fed. Also looking at Thursday, we have core CPI and then we'll know how inflation is going, right? And as well, core PPI coming in hot on Friday. So Thursday and Friday is going to be really decent in the market. However, the market really did close at the low spot, meaning communication services actually took a dip, as well as financial, pretty much the broader sector took a dive down. Okay, technology actually, some of the stock in the technology sector actually did push to the upside, like AMD and QCOM as well. AMZN as well also tried to push right into the 200 moving average, but did not succeed. So it will be busy week coming this coming week. Apple as well, AAPL actually sold off. That also triggered the market to the downside, looking at breaking the 50 exponential moving average. Yes, they broke right back into the 180 area, so that's gonna be support. If that doesn't hold as a support, we'll be looking at 175 on that name. BIG as well, BIG, we're looking at inverse head and shoulder. However, we rejected the $11 spot, okay? And if we can reclaim that spot again, we'll be looking at $12.25, $12.50 in the coming days. PayPal, what have we got here? We got PayPal really looking at price at the $62 for a revisit, okay? I'm adding some around this area in anticipation of a more needed double bottom. Why? I'm looking at price with a possibility of price performing the same action as well, which is not an indication, right? But you never know, something good could happen there. Barber as well, Barber rejected the 102.5 103 area, only to pull back down to retest 20 exponential moving average. That is our short-term support on Barber. I did talk about Docus few weeks ago, and this area is for a collection spot. This is where the big boy is gonna be, you know, picking some up around this area. 1.8 million shares was traded on as per Friday. So the low was 51.07 and it closes at 51.24. So we actually made some move in terms of closing at a decent spot, okay? Also BYND as well, we're looking at $15.50 as a support. If it doesn't, I'll be expecting price back into the 250 exponential moving average on BYND. Also, another small name to watch as well is GSIT. We're pulling back into support of $4. If it doesn't hold, guess what? We're back into the 200 moving average. Tesla, of course, we got to talk about Tesla. Tesla right now, we're looking at price really need to bounce off the 50 exponential moving average, which we've been doing, right? So right now, that is our support. With this downtrend in mind, $2.70, we can break through to the upside on that name. APLS as well, we're looking at sell jumping ship, right? So right now I'll be looking for bottom bounce play on this name as well on APLS, so keep an eye out on that name. SILK, this as well, selling off. We're looking at price around 21, 24 with push right around 23 and 59 cents. So look for more to the upside, at least to that gap fill right there. Alright, so next stock I'll be taking a look at is Amazon. I got some decent size on Amazon. Well, right now Amazon actually did fantastic, okay? They made decent revenue on Amazon, and Amazon really blew it out the park, right? So right now, if for any reason we have to retest 135, that is going to be the spot for a retest. Then you can add more. Actually, when the before then, I took some long calls position around this 50 exponential moving average in anticipation of them beating their earnings. So pretty much keep an eye out. Also, some other earnings coming up is, we have CHGG as well, PARA, which is on Monday. However, Tuesday we have UPS, DDOG, Workhorse Group, Blink as well, AMC coming in, and LYFT, which is our Lyft. Wednesday we have Roblox, APRN, Penn Entertainment, and also Thursday we have Baba, Krispy Kreme as well, Six Flags, UTZ, Yeti as well. So they're gonna be reporting on Thursday, so keep an eye out for these names as well, guys. DKS, we're looking at price pushing higher, right? But looking at this action, I'll be expecting some form of a pullback in the coming days on that as well. NVDA, not forgetting NVDA at this point in time, I think we're about to continue to push to the upside. If 445 just doesn't hold, then we can sell right into 50 exponential moving average. As long as Apple reclaim level, then we should be okay. Meta as well extended, we're looking to pull back into 20 exponential moving average on Meta. Also, RGTI, that's another small name to actually watch as well, right? So this one right now, we're looking at price around this $2.75, $3.50. That is our resistance spot with 250 as support. If we fail 250, we'll be back into $2 or $2.18, $2 on that name. Also, another small name is QS. Remember I talked about QS picking some up on a pullback to 200 moving average. So we're back there, and I'm looking at decent position around this spot in anticipation of the move back to the upside on that name. Blink as well, in the earnings report coming in, I think we'll be expecting them to do good. If they don't, then we'll be looking at price back below $5.50. If they do fantastic, we'll be looking at more to the upside. If they do bad, $5.50, that is the spot on that name. Also, we're gonna take a look at INTC at this point, guys. We're looking at continuation on this name, but with mine, a 20 exponential moving average, that is our spot to actually watch. Also, the PLTR, that is a contract name, okay? That is a contract name from government, from private parastatals as well. So right now we're looking at price at $17.50 as a support, which is the 20 exponential moving average. So keep an eye out. The next spot is going to be at the $16. So keep an eye out on that name. LYV right now we're looking at price right now pulling lower, and look at that big push to the downside. $85, that is the support, and we bounce right into 50 exponential moving average. I'll be looking at price to break through right into $90, $91 in the coming days on that name. So keep an eye out on that beautiful stock. Next one is going to be UCTT. Okay, UCTT, that name is fantastic. Looking at how this is trading, no volume. So right now our support is the 50 exponential moving average. If it does fail that level, we'll be back into the 200 moving average, but for now we are fighting the 20 exponential moving average. We break this, then we can retest $39 on this name. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your weekend with me. I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead. Enjoy your trading, trade cautiously. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.